The next part is admin part, which is the admin homepage. So this is the admin homepage, as you can see. So in this admin homepage, we will start the session first. So if the admin is not logged in first, this message will show you that you must log in first. So the step is to ensure that the admin username you use is valid. So if it is valid, it will go for the login admin. So this message will appear. This is the title for the admin homepage. This is the navigation bar that I have explained from the previous video. So this is the navigation bar. Next is we need to have the if statement for the admin username, which means welcome. If the admin username successful login, then it will echo the name of the admin. Okay, this is the box that display the admin header, such as this, and the image. So it will have the welcome admin at here. Okay, for the next page is admin login.php. So it will have the season start and connect the database by put the localhost username as root, the password, and the database name is BB. So first we are going to the form in this page. So we have made the form in the box. So in this form, we have put the field set for a better interface. So the legend that name as login page. And the form we use the method post. We send the method post and the action admin login.php. So if we have the connection, we put the connection in errors.php here. So the table have username as the first row and put input type text, name admin username. For the second row, we have password, which we input the type password and name as admin password. And for the last row is we have the submit button. We name the submit button as admin user. So when we click the button, it will go to this code, which means if this is admin user, it will go. It will find the admin. It will check if the admin username that we have input before is same as in the database. Also the password, we need to check first if the username and password same as in database. So it will go to the admin homepage. If the username is empty, so it will display this message, which is the username is required and the password is required if the password is empty. Okay, next it will use this if statement, which is select all from the admin table where admin username is equal to admin username and admin password is equal to admin password. So it will go for these results. And the login have successful, and it will show the message as you are now logged in. So it will retrieve to the location which is on admin homepage back, but you have logged in. If the username and password is wrong, it will show this message: wrong username and wrong password combination. Okay, for the next page is register book 1. In this page, we have put the connection, which is php include server.php, and we have connect the this PHP page to the MySQL. Okay, so this is the title for this page, which is register book. Okay, skip the navigation bar because we have explained in the previous video. Okay, for this page we have register book form, which we name the form as book details. Method post, we send this form by method post, and the action register book2.php. So in this form we have ID as the first row, but we put the type of the ID hidden, so it will not show the ID at the form. So the second row we have books cover, that input the type file and name as image. The next row we have books title, which put the type text and name the title. The next row is books author, which put the type text and name author. And the next row is books price, which we put the type text and the name is price. And we put the books category, we put the type text and name category, and books genre as type text and the name as genre, and the books description, the name descript in the text. In this case, since we want to put a lot of input, and I mean a lot of character in this book's description, so we use the text area for a better space. So the next row is book stock, where we need to decide if the book's in stock or out of stock. So we put the inputs, type is text and name as stock. So the last one is the button for this form, which is we put the type of button is submit and the value is register. So this is the table and form for the register book 1. So for the next page is register book 2, which is we start from MySQL Connect and MySQL Select database, which is our database name is BB. So this is the connection. So in this page we will send all of this variable, use the post method, and next we will get the image name by using the files method, and the image file directory, which show where the image has been placed in the file. That is how it will retrieve the image, so that it will get to display the image. So the next one is insert into book, which is we will insert, this is the insert code, which show that it will insert all of the book details in this process, insert process. So it will execute this query in the MySQL query. It will execute the insert into to MySQL query, and if the image that have been uploaded before in this form is successful, it will show the image upload successfully, and if not, it will show the message failed to upload image. So again, it will execute the query, and to confirm the record is added, it will put the if statement, if results, so it will show this message, record added, and if not, it will show back to the admin home page. So this is the page where it will show that registration book successful. Okay, for the next page is English update. So in this English update, we will start this page with PHP and connect the database and select all from book table where book category is equal to English. Since this is the English category, so we need to specify the book category as English. So it will call the data, use the MySQL query. So this is how we equal the box, the table and box. So this is the loop for this process. So while record is MySQL fetch array, it will this is actually a row, but we replace the name as record. So since so it will call all of this variable in the row. This is the variable of book details. So it will echo all of this information that we have inserted before at this table. So as usual, this first row we have book title and the image of book cover we have put before, and this is the next row that we put the book ID. So the book ID will display. Okay, the next row is the book price and the book author that we call from this method. And the book category for the next row is book genre, and next row is the book description, and for the next row is book stock. So this is the process button, which is we will go if we click the button, you will go to update process .php, where the book ID is equal to book ID. So it will call this we get this submit this button by call the ID. Same goes to the delete process. It will call the book ID is equal to book ID. So it will go to the process._delete.php. So this is the close table that is in the English update. Okay, for the next Malay update, we have the same coding that we use in this. As usual, we have this connection and select the database from the book, but in this case, since we need the categories from Malay, so it will go specific for Malay. That is the different. That is the different. But for the other code, same as before. If we go for the first table, we have loop that call all the book details, and also the table that we create that we call the update button and delete button. So the last one, you will close the table and body. Same goes as the children update. So in this page, the difference is we select all from the book table where book category is equal to children. So this is same as before, and open the box and table. This is the loop to call the book details and the table, and close the table. Also same as the Chinese update. The difference is only at the at this code, which is we select all the data from the table book, but we will specify it as the book category is equal to Chinese. So that is how it go for the Chinese book only. And this is the looping, make a table, form, and close the table. And for the next page is update process. So in this update process, we will call for the connection that we create before, and we will get the book ID by the get method, and select all from book table where book ID is equal to book ID. And if the MySQL we will create a code where MySQL query or it will die for an error. So this row will call for book cover. Okay, this is the navigation bar. Okay, the navigation bar. Okay, this is the form for update book. Form for update book. So in this form, we will have the first row as the book's cover, and we will echo the book's cover in this form, but since this is the update process, so it can change the book's cover. So the next row is book's title. We have put the input types, text, name, book title, but the value we have display the book title that we have key in before, that we have input before. But in this row, as mentioned before, because it is update process, so we can change the book's title. Same goes for this row. It will echo or display the book's order, and echo the book's price, the book's category, book's genre, and the book's stock. And we call for book ID, but we will use the hidden type. For the last one is we will submit. We will have the button submit that declare as the type submit and the name as submit, but the value is update. So if we click this button, it will update the previous information of the books into the new one. So this is how the update process works. Okay, if the update is successful, it will go to this page. So in this page, we will call the server.php to make a connection. So it will send this all of this variable using post method, and update the book set by book stock is equal to book stock, book genre is equal to book genre, where the book ID is equal to book ID. So the result will make the operation of MySQL query. So if this result is success, it will show this message, this book is updated successfully. So it will show the book title and book stock. No, it will not show the book title and book stock. It only display this message. And the next one, if it is error, so it will go to the admin homepage back and retrieve to the back to the admin homepage. Next is the delete process. In this page, we will call for the connection, which is include server.php, and we will call the book ID by using the get method, and delete the book from the book table where book ID is equal to book ID. So we find the book that we have want to delete by the book ID. So this is the MySQL query. If it is successful, it will delete. If not, it will have error. So if this book is deleted successfully, it will show the message record is deleted successfully, and it will have the URL link that will go to the admin homepage. So if we click this URL, it will go to the admin homepage. Okay, for the next page is for list of member in the admin page. So this is the navigation bar, and in this page we will create a table to show the list of member. So as you can see, we have put the code in the first row. It will have the member ID, member name, member username, and member email. So in this page, for the PHP code, we will call the MySQL, which is the connection. This is the connection, which is we will call for localhost, and the username as root, the password, and the database name as BB. So in this page, we'll select all from the member, and it will echo all the member details that have been registered from the member page. It will echo by row. For the next page is talk to us. Talk to us, as you know, is where we get the feedback from the customer. This is the code where the admin can see the message that they receive from the customers. So okay, this is the navigation bar, and from this we start from the PHP. We open the PHP and get the connection of the database, and select all from the table command. And in this, we will open the table in the PHP. This is the loop where we'll get the details to echo all of these message, which is the name of the customer, the email of the customer, the subject of the customer, and the message of the customer that we receive from the talk to us form. We will have at this table. It will show at this table. Okay, next we will echo the close for table. For the last page is logout. So in this session, we need to destroy the session that we have opened that we have started before. Okay, as you can see in this admin homepage, we have started the session where we have login. Okay, to declaration for the session start that we have login. So when we want to log out, we need to use the session destroy to destroy the session that we have created before. So we will unset the admin username, admin, and admin pass, which means we will unset the information to log out from this website. So if we successful log out, it will show the message you are now logged out. So directly it will go to the main homepage, and it will show the URL of the main homepage. So that is how the admin works as in the coding.